What's up, people? I just want to have a quick conversation with y'all, just a quick message. Um, I just got through watching a program that a lot of people from America was trying out Ghana and certain places of the continent of Africa. And a lot of them was from New York and California. And they was giving it a try with their families, wives, and things. And I thought it was pretty interesting on how, I thought it was pretty interesting on how they was going about trying to see if they was really digging Africa, things of that nature. Look, I don't knock nobody for want to go to Africa. I think the most saddest part about going to these continents in Africa is that you guys really believe that you're African American. Once again, history has failed us and has lied to us. Your ancestors were called Negro. If you do the research on Negroes, you see that it links to colored, Afro, and all these derogatory names. And only people they did that to change who they were so they never find out who they truly were was the Tamarican Indians, not American Indians, Tamarican Indians. There's too much history. Guys, it's just like you search to find out Ghana and this, that, and the other. It's too much history for you guys not to know. Let me just show y'all some real quick. There's a book, and I maybe switched backwards. This book is not that old. You know, you might want to go purchase it. Okay? That's the lies. You know, let me get this camera back right. The lies that they've been telling us. I remember when I first got into truth, I was really deep into Malcolm X, The Ballad of the Bullet. And I'm so glad I found that journey at 17. From that, it opened up my eyes to a whole lot of things. And I was going back and forth with the so-called brothers on the highways and byways, the elders and the Hebrew Israelites. Yes, we do have Hebrew relatives, but we're not original Hebrews. We are the people of the land. We're American Indians. You know, it's not about argument, man. If you was born in a hospital and you're a black man, black woman, black child, and you was born in a hospital, there was something they gave your parents called a birth certificate. And that birth certificate gave you a birth bond. Y'all went to Africa and left a fortune. But let me just give y'all some game, because this is going to upset you. If it don't, then you're just not human. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you're using your social security number in any form or fashion in Ghana and any continent of Africa, Tanzania, Nigeria, Kenya, I don't care, Namibia, any place in Africa, other continents, Sudan, if you're using your social security number, the government of Africa is tapping into your trust. That's why they want you there, man. It's got nothing to do with come home. You're being played and don't even know it. And I know it's really sentimental when you go to those slave quarters and you say, this is where our ancestors come from. No, man, that's not true. This is who you truly, and I know this is a football team, but this is what our ancestors look like. All right. Now I know it's a football team or basketball, whatever the hell it is, but that's who it represents. This is who we are. Our ancestors look like this. Now, if you go back to places in Ghana, They tell you in 1645, when 1618 or 1619, somewhere in that ballpark, is where the slave trade really started heavy in America. So you're telling me every black man, woman, and child came out of Africa on a boat and was dumped in America? Come on, guys. The people that was enslaved in Africa had nothing to do with us. They was Creole. They was a lot of them was they were African. A lot of them was Haitian. They had nothing to do with us. But history has lied to you so deeply to where you go back and cry and walk barefoot and say, these are my people, and this is what they did to us. And I feel at home because you've been lied to. You've really been lied to, man. And I wish I could give you a little bit more. I try to explain this on my Roku Fire Stick TV. If you're interested and you have a Roku TV, a Fire Stick TV, just put in the search engine Kara Films. My network will come up. Or you can go to karafilmsmerch.com and you'll see in the description box, we have an app. Even in Africa, you can check us out. We have a radio show that's worldwide. You can check us out. We don't bite our tongue. We try to tell you. You had a birth certificate, and that birth certificate is left to an estate that's at a trust. And you just got it sitting here. But if you're using your social security number in Africa, the Africans can touch into it. You say, how can they get it because I use my social? Because you're making them a fiduciary over your trust. And now they're the trustees over your money. That's why they want you to come back. But y'all don't know that. I'm not gonna make a long video. I just wanted to make something because I just saw this thing when I was looking at Prime. And I thought it was kind of interesting how people were going there being all philosophical and talking about African American. And there's some families that will adopt you and give you an African name. And I just think it's sad. And I think it's even more sad that a lot of Africans know that you're not African. You know, it's sad. And I could never see myself living in Ghana with a grid that don't work properly. They have electrical issues, water issues, but yet Ghana's supposed to be the richest country ever with its minerals and with its shea butters, cocoa, but you can't keep a grid on. I just have a problem with that. I don't see why the African people are suffering so much. And why do the billionaires and millionaires just buy land, but they reside in Dubai? I just don't understand that. Why come the rich Africans live in America, Canada, Sweden, Dubai, and they just buy property in Africa, but they don't never stay? I don't know. Y'all just make that shit make sense to me, because right now I'm not feeling it. I'm Yash Kara, and I just wanted to have a conversation with y'all, because I just thought a lot of y'all just bamboozled, man, and you want to belong to something so bad, but you refuse to do the history search. You refuse to find out, what is this that Yash talking about? You are not no damn African American. But if you want to go with that, and you want to keep praising Ghana, go ahead. But just know you being played. If you're using your social security number in any country, they have a right to adopt that as a fiduciary or a trustee. And they're going into that birth bond that you made in America. And this will be the reason why they want to get your ass back there so bad. Because your trusts have millions and millions of dollars in it. I'm Yash Kara. I hope this made sense and touched somebody. I know it pissed a lot of y'all off, but it is what it is. Y'all be good. Love you. 1.